Hey, this is Chris from GuitArmy, and in this quick guitar lesson, I'm going to show you how to play your minor triads on strings 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first triad we're going to take a look at here is a root position minor triad. I'm going to do this out of the key of C, and it's going to look like this. We have the root here on the third string, the G string. This is C. That's the root. Then we have a flat third, which is E flat. Then we're going to have G, which is the fifth. So that triad goes 1 flat 3 5, 1 flat 3 5. This triad is movable, so it's not like you're just learning how to play a C minor triad root position. If I moved it up 2 frets, this would be D. If I moved it down 2 frets, this would be B flat. The key is knowing where the root is. So if I had to play an F, I would have to go up here and find an F on the G string, and then I can play my F minor triad. So this is how you play an F minor triad root position. And I should mention, it comes from this bar chord. So if you're familiar with playing your minor bar chord based off the 5th string, it's just basically what you're playing on strings 1, 2, and 3. If you take a look at what you're playing, that is what you're playing. You're playing that root position minor triad. And when I say root position, you're going to hear root position, first inversion, second inversion. When I'm talking about root position triads, that means the numbers are in order. They're going 1, 3, 5, whether it's minor or major. And that is how you play a C minor root position triad. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the minor first inversion triad. For a C minor first inversion triad, it's going to be based basically out of this 6-string bar chord. If you take a look at what you're playing when you play this bar chord, on strings 1, 2, and 3, you'll see these 3 notes are being played. Those are the notes for your first inversion triad. We have the flat 3, the 5th, and the root, or we have E flat, G, and C. So I think this is probably the easiest triad on the guitar to play. You might argue this one that feels like a D chord, which is second inversion, but this one is so easy because to be able to play it, you just need to know the notes on your first string, and that's one of the first strings that most guitar players learn the notes on. It's the first and the 6th string. So if I need to play, here's a C minor triad, first inversion, here's A minor, G minor, and I'm only thinking about where the root note is. Here's a B right here, so I can play a B minor triad right here. So this one I think is probably the most fun and playable. I mean, they're all actually pretty playable, but this one is the one that you're probably going to be able to see the quickest. And this was a C minor first inversion triad. Next, we're going to take a look at the minor second inversion triad. So we're going to play the C minor second inversion triad right here. It's basically like a D minor chord, just moved up. And with it being second inversion, we have the 5th in the bottom, then the root on the 2nd string, and then the minor third or the flat third on the 1st string. So it's going to go G is the 5th, C is the root, and then we have E flat here, which is the 3rd. And once again, this is movable. So if I needed to play an A minor triad second inversion, I could just do it right here, because this is the note A. If it was G, I think of where G is. So it's movable. You can play 12 different triads, minor triads with this. So once again, this is a C minor triad in second inversion. If you like this guitar lesson and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I really like triads, so I'm going to do a bunch of triad instructional lessons and how they apply to rhythm and lead guitar. So if that sounds like something you're interested in seeing more of, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lesson.